welcome to Pura Sal Angler. Today I'm out here at Surfside again. It's been a while since I came out, but I wanted to come out and try it today. It's a Saturday, November 1st, as a matter of fact. So if I catch a flounder, I won't be able to keep it, so that's not good. But I guess we'll see if we can catch something else, maybe speckled trout. I wouldn't mind taking a drum, like a keeper sized drum, not too big, and maybe a few other species, but we have to try and see. It is packed out here. The water's nice, it's kind of clear, it's not too windy, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try and see what we get. All right, I'll come back here shortly, hopefully with a fish. Let's go, Pura Sal. Today I'm back at Freeport, and as you can see, it is very foggy, but there's still a lot of people out here. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a try, see what we catch today. I think most people are fishing on the channel side because the beach side looks pretty brown, but you never know. Sometimes you catch fish on both sides. So all we can do is put line in the water and see what we get. I did get live shrimp today, and I was going to try to see if I can catch some mullet. I brought my cast net, and hopefully we'll see some mullet swimming by. I hear that the mullet is the key to catching some reds right now. They're going after that mullet instead of the shrimp. So I guess it's winter, they're trying to feed, for the winter, so that's why they're going after a bigger bait. So hopefully when I come back, it'll be with a fish in the line. Let's go, Pura Sal, baby. So right here I decided to start fishing on the channel side. The family next to me, they were just catching sand trout, whiting, and I was using live shrimp, but they were using it looked like cut bait, and just wanted to. I was thinking maybe I'll get something better, but all right, we got our first fish. Oh, it came off. I had a pretty good fish here. Unfortunately, I felt like it got caught on the line in the water, and I ended up losing that fish.
Out here, at Freeport. So people next to me, I mean, they've been catching a whole bunch of croaker, whiting.
So I got this lure. So it's a crab lure.
They already caught a sheepshead.
Yeah, this guy next to me just caught some fish. And that crab lure, I got that Daiso. Believe it or not, Daiso does have some fishing lures, and I've even, I found some jigs there. So you might want to try it out. Check out Daiso. They have it's very small fishing section, but you'll be able to find some pretty inexpensive fishing stuff, and well, I don't mind trying it out. So right here, I decided to take a break because I kept getting snagged, and I said, well, let me take some time to text the family, check work emails, and just see, take a little break, because I was getting frustrated that, I was getting snagged on there. I kept losing hooks. The good thing is that I learned from a couple of the YouTubers I watch, NDLR, gave me a pretty good, or suggested, when you're fishing on, on rocks, you always want to use, of course, a heavier line, and then your leader just slightly lower in weight, so that in case you get snagged, you can go ahead and try to, pull it. It will break your line, but it won't break it, and end up losing your weight and everything. So whichever line is lighter is going to break first. So that was a good idea, and I've been doing that, and doing that I was just loosening like a hook instead of the whole thing. So highly recommend if you're fishing on the rocks out there. Another thing I did, I actually started cleaning our reels. I've been taking them apart, and I'm greasing all the parts and putting some lube oil in some of the bearings to just to see if I can get it to work again. This reel I'm using right here is one that I had a while back, and it was sitting on the shelf for a couple of years, because I felt like it wasn't working properly. But I started watching videos on YouTube, and I noticed that it's really not that difficult to take apart. You just got to make sure you put everything in the same order as you take it apart. And then I got some good grease, like Penn high performance grease, and also some light oil that I got at one of the fishing stores, and So I started doing that with all my reels. So I guess you could call it a hobby, but I did notice the difference when I use when I use that reel, and I was very happy with the result. So I was surprised to see all that gunk and everything that was in there from all those years that I have been using. And so yeah, I recommend it. Be sure to you can either do it yourself, or you could take it to a shop, and I think Academy charges like $50, I think, to clean it, and if there's any parts that need to be replaced, of course they're going to charge you for that as well. But yeah, it's just something I decided to start doing. I also started doing some fixing the guides on several rods that I had, and I even fixed 2 rods that were broken. Again, watching YouTube videos, buying a few parts from Amazon, and so I got some of those rods working again, and I got to put them to a test shortly. But yeah, it's just, one thing I guess that can help you save money instead of having to go out there and buy new rods, new reels. Maybe take some time to clean them. I'm sure if it's something that you like doing, taking things apart, cleaning them and all that, it's a good feeling after you see it. You see the final result. So right here, I started using, I was using actually 20-pound test line. The line that I had is it's actually 30 pounds, I think. And just I was trying to put together like a Carolina rig, and just to try to fish with that. I don't know, this last time I was fishing with it, I was able to catch a little more fish with that. Versus having the weight at the bottom and the hook towards the top. I actually do not buy leaders. I try to make the leaders out of the actual line, just by doing some of those loops, and that actually works as well. But yeah, some of the stuff you'll see in this video, you're gonna see some of the Japanese names at the top, so that's some of the stuff that I got from Daiso. So I don't get paid or anything just by saying their name, but you'll be surprised some of the things they sell there. So. So I found myself using this bucket here. It used to be a bait bucket, but now that I got one of those little bait coolers, I started using this bucket just to throw just about everything: hooks, leaders, pliers. I think it had some sabiki rigs in there, and weights and stuff like that. And I used a lot of Ziploc bags to try to store some of that in there. I do have my tackle bag, but I just I think I feel it's easier just to reach in that bucket, and I was actually considering moving some of that stuff into the little tackle containers, and maybe just putting those in there, and eventually maybe even stop bringing my huge tackle bag. You know how it is. You always you see things on the store, you buy them, but a lot of times you just end up carrying them around, not really using them. And I think I might consider maybe downsizing just so I could move a little bit faster, especially when you come to Surfside. That walk is pretty long, and right here I'm actually pretty close to where the concrete ends, and I think I've only gone all the way down to the end maybe once or twice, and it's because you know, with the cart that I have, the cooler, the chairs, or the chair, and you know, of course, your rods. I just don't want to go through that mess of trying to bring that down, and after the concrete ends. Somebody did put a ramp on one side, and I'm not sure if they're going to end up putting a ramp on the other side, but I see a lot of people using it now. But yeah, it would be nice if maybe they can try to fix that and try to put a better ramp, maybe one made out of wood. It would help probably, you know, with people moving up and down this jetty. Funny enough, I do see a lot of people riding their electric bikes all the way down to the end. So I guess it's easier to move with that than, you know, a full cart full of gear. But I think, yeah, little by little, I think I'm considering just downsizing a lot of my gear, and just trying to make it easier to move up and down that jetty. Which so far, I think I've had more luck here than any other locations. I fish a lot at the Galveston Fishing Pier, but I caught some different fish there, but I just see, you know, people catching better fish at this jetty, and that's why I keep coming back, even though it's almost an hour and 20 minutes from my house. I was getting bites here, and I can see my rod bend, you know, kind of bend a little when I go and grab it, and all of a sudden everything, the shrimp was gone. And so there's just small fish. You know, same thing I was catching on the other side earlier, little bait thieves. So I said, man, I'm just, by then I already been here several hours, and I haven't really caught anything that I could try to bring home. But I still had shrimp, so you just have to keep trying. But I think at this time I had like 2 or 3 rods in the water. Just trying to get something. But meanwhile, the couple next to me there, I think I already seen them catch 2 or 3 sheepshead. So I just felt like maybe I needed to change the technique here. Maybe just go with the free line and some shrimp, which is what I did here next. And this is when the big one hit, and you'll see it in a few minutes. Something good. Things a sheepshead. Oh, he's pulling. Ooh. Oh my God. Man, look at the size of that sheepshead. Finally! I barely got him. So right here, I noticed the hook was barely on his lip. It wasn't even inside. It was just like on the outside. And man, I was having a hard time trying to grab him because he's so big. And of course, look at his fins were all up. I didn't want to get poked by them, and so I had to put him up, and then I had to climb back up. And this area wasn't that easy to climb. As you can tell, some of that stuff was kind of loose. I did have some kind of spikes on and that's where one of them came off, but I had some spikes that you can just put over your tennis shoes or your shoes. And but I think I'm going to consider upgrading, because as you can see, they ended up moving out of my feet, kind of sliding to the side, and that one came completely off. But yeah, I just wanted to I'm actually glad that I had that on, because it did help me climb down and up. Man, I barely got him hooked. Look at this. That's my PB black drum, man. Look at this. I mean, not a black drum, sheepshead.